Same approach preparation wise to do what you did, like to get better in the season before, like go get with another person, or did you kind of like lock in with yourself because you knew what to do, or how was that process?
This was more myself. Yeah, this was more just me waking up super early, getting to the gym, trying to do what I have to do. I was doing an internship at the time, so I didn't have much time to dedicate to basketball, but I was still every day just grinding every single day. So,
and what was your internship for?
I was working at a freight forwarder.
Oh, okay.
ICAT Logistics, office job, just taking orders and getting yelled at all day. So, yeah.
That's getting ready for real work.
Basically.
You know how that should go.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay. And what was your major in school?
Econ, economics.
Econ.
Yep.
And was that something that you did in terms of trying to push that, or is this something that you was doing as an internship just in general?
That was just an internship. Yeah, just trying to get my foot in the door somewhere.
What made you want to pick econ?
I did business in high school. We had this thing called Academy of Finance through Lansdowne, so it kind of takes you through kind of the finance route, teaches you all like basic finance stuff, and that was something I felt like I had a leg up on. So that's kind of what I went with.
Okay, no, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. I don't even remember what my major was there. I switched it like 3 times. Came in as computer science.
It's tough.
And I was done after that at the year, but I passed both the classes, both computer 1 and computer 2. But that next joint, I knew I was not doing that coding. Like I was not ready for that shit. I wasn't ready for that shit at all. So I switched to political science. Yeah. And then my last year I switched to history. Yeah. But I was, like I said, there's always a method to the madness. The reason why I asked is because you're an econ major, you're starting to get nasty as shit in basketball. So did you kind of take basketball seriously enough to think, all right, I might be able to do something with this as far as getting paid at that point, coming into your junior year? Or was you still school and seeing where this thing can lead to?
I was starting to open my eyes towards basketball. Like I was like, all right, maybe I was never worried about NBA stuff, like G League and all that stuff. I never really thought of. It wasn't in my mind frame, but overseas was something that I really wanted to do. Just because I never really traveled, never been nowhere, so I was like, that's an opportunity to just get me away, get me to see some stuff I've never seen before. So that was kind of my mindset.
At that time, did you know anybody playing overseas?
I've heard like playing in Lansdowne all the time. You see like not Lansdowne, but like LTA. You see like dudes come back overseas and they're playing down there in the men's league, and you hear them talking about their experiences, and then like you don't see them 9 months out of the year, and then they pop back for a couple months. I was like, damn, I would not mind doing that.
Nice as shit too.
Yeah, come out different. Like it's a different level of basketball.
For sure.
So no, that was probably the most I've seen about it.
11th grade comes now, and I'm gonna do both of these at the same time. We can kind of ask some conclusion questions.
That works for me.
But junior year and senior year, you have a totally different vibe as far as your team. None of besides your, was it 3 guys? Was it Kyle, Brendan,
Vaughn played.
Vaughn played again?
That junior year, yeah. Pretty sure he had that junior year.
Okay, and
Skip too.
And Skip. So for Skip and them, is this Skip and Kyle's senior year?
Yep. So
for those guys, man, even though they're the seniors or whatever the case may be, you're the best player on the team. But it's just actually a fact at that point. You know what I'm saying? So coming back to that situation, how did you approach that season? Was it more so, again, trying to develop yourself individually, or did you just want to make sure you sent them guys off right? You really wasn't kind of worried about all of the extra shit as far as yourself?
Again, it's like my mindset's always just to be the best I can be. Like do anything that I have to do to win. Like, because at the end of the day, I don't really care about specific like individual numbers. I'm just trying to win. And at that point, it was like we had a talented team, but I just felt like that was a big year for me learning how to lead. Because I don't think I was the best leader of that team or that year, and I think maybe that didn't call for me to be a leader, but me trying and it not working, that took I had to look at myself differently. Like there was stuff I had to change. There was things I had to do different in order for us to win. And I think that junior year was a big letdown for me. Because again, like I didn't set the seniors up, and I didn't let them leave with a parade, and that hurt. Like I did not like that one bit. Because at that point, I'm close. Like these are my guys now. Like I live with them, I stay with them. So I wanted to send them off in the sunset, and we weren't able to do that, which that sucked. Like that was terrible. So that one, that hurt.
Yeah, I already know, bro. That's definitely something that when you put that type of weight on yourself and you care about somebody, dog, you want to make sure they get sent off right.
Yeah.
So junior year, I mean, I imagine it doesn't go as well as you would want it to, but is there any memorable moments from the junior year with those guys? Because you know it's their last year.
Yeah.
So what was a memorable moment that you had with those guys in the junior year? If you can remember any. I know it was a blur.
To be honest, the most memorable moments is the bus rides home.
Yeah.
Big wins, and you got Brendan in the back.
Oh my God.
Whatever he got going on, it's just the bus rides home after a tough Frostburg win or something like that. When you got the long 5-hour trip, those are the most memorable times for sure.
Who was your funniest teammate?
I mean, it was all joke. It's gotta be probably Skip.
Yo.
Probably Skip.
On the low, yeah.
Skip and Lee. Those two, like, anything they did was just like, and them two together is just a mess. It's a recipe for just disaster. So, and then that year we had that big house where all 10 of us were staying together. So it was like every year if we partying on a Saturday night, that Sunday morning is the funniest time of the weekend. Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Yeah, that was those times.
You still close to those guys?
My guys.
Every day.
My dogs. Yeah.
I think I talk to Lee every day. I think I talk to Skinny probably like twice a month.
I talk to Lee. Oh, I still talk to Lee damn near every day.
Yeah.
Me and Skip send stuff back through like social media, just laughing at each other. All of them, Kyle, all my boys.
And you would say probably out of all of those, Lee is probably the one you probably got closest to in college during that time.
Yeah, because we lived together since sophomore. So, and at that point, we taking him on family vacations.
Right.
Like I'm letting Lee hold my car. That's my brother at this point. Yeah.
That's how college do, man. You start to develop the relationships, let you know niggas holding your car, all that.
I taught Lee how to drive.
Yeah.
It was all type of stuff.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's crazy, because like you said, 12th grade, senior year is coming now. Now the culmination of everything is coming together. You got one last ride at this thing. Talk about your mindset in your senior year and how that thing went.
This is now I'm like really thinking about overseas. So I'm like in the back of my mind, of course, forefront, I'm trying to win games, I'm trying to do good, I'm trying to put St. Mary's on, but in the back of my head, hold on, we need to get some stats, we need to get some tape, we need to do all of this just so I have a chance. So it was gung ho, just do you. Like win games, get buckets, get stats, do all that. So I was just trying to have an all around good year.
Dog, I feel you on that. I mean, and you didn't, I'm not even, no disrespect to anybody that was there, because my man was there, Snoops was out there, I think.
Oh boy, yeah.
No disrespect to him, but you didn't have a lot to work with, like, before, you know what I'm saying? In years past, you could look to your left or you could look to your right and know exactly what you're getting. Now you're going into the Lions Den with some cats that you ain't even been to the Lions Den with before, so it's kind of tough, like.
There wasn't a lot of people I built with. Like in the past, I had dudes that from the mud up, we was doing it together. Now it's like we started to get transfers, dudes who don't know the St. Mary's way, which is totally different. So yeah, it's exactly what you said. I haven't built with anybody.
So let me see. I had this written down. So that year, in school-wise, you made all academic team.
Yeah.
So you was just totally locked in all the way across the board.
Yep.
Basketball, obviously, you go out there and you did your thing, but you guys came back shorter than what you would like to imagine. But what is one thing that stuck out to you from that senior year, and what was the most disappointing thing from that senior year? One specific thing from both.
I mean, just to start, the disappointing was that last game. Christopher Newport, it was like, that was a rival. Like, I hate losing to them. They were always good, and I always wanted to beat them. We beat them like 2 weeks prior, and then we come back to the tournament, and they get one on us at home. And that's my last game. That hurt. Like, I hate it to this day. I don't like thinking about it. But to have them come into our house somewhere where St. Mary's people really, like, think about that place as like a dome. Like, that's our place, and we don't want nobody coming there. And the fact that I felt like somebody walked in, took it, and left, killed me. So that's like the disappointing part. The positive part, I felt like I took steps as like a leader. Like, I felt that was the first time where I felt confident in like leading my troops into battle.
Right.
Like, y'all can get behind me. I'm gonna take the brunt of whatever comes, but we gonna be all right. So I feel like that helped me throughout college, but it helped me past college, because that's where I learned that, like, success or failure, no matter what, if it comes down on you, like you know how to deal with it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely a positive.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. All kinds of crazy awards by this point.
Yeah.
But what is your most prized award from your college career?
All-American.
All-American.
All-American. That's the one where I told my pops when I went on that visit, I was like, I'm gonna be All-American by the time I leave here.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I was able to do that just meant everything to me. Because that was the one thing I wanted to do.
Yep.
Like selfishly, I wanted to be an All-American.
Did you actually, I'm gonna say like this, what point did you actually think it was attainable? From the beginning?
I thought, yeah, from the beginning.
From the very beginning, you knew you was going to get that?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope as hell. Because like I said, I hope you was going to say that because I know for damn sure if I was All-American at anything, everybody would know about it. I'm telling you that now.
All-American.
That's dope, man. Just to go from that, like you said, from where you come in as the freshman and kind of really not even knowing which direction is headed, and then thrown into the fire first game, and then all of that development into being an All-American. That was it's a beautiful thing to go through, man. Proud of you for that.
Thank you.
So, as a whole, man, how would you grade your college career? A, B, C, D?
I think I give myself a B. I think a B plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, what do we have? I only got one CAC title, so conference championship. I think it was one conference championship, and I didn't win the big thing. So if I didn't win the big chip, I can't give myself A. I lost. So at the end of the day, I lost, which sucks. But it is what it is.
Yeah, man, you did your thing. I was reading on your page, on your post, it said your best moment at the time when you did the article was making it to the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
So I guess we kind of differentiate those answers now that you had a chance to really look back on it.
Yeah.
It's probably that.
Made it there, but overall I lost. Which
Okay.
sucks. If you ain't win your last game, you're a loser.
Yo, that's a
how
fact.
I feel.
And I hate that for sure, because you always wonder, like,
It hurts.
damn.
I ain't win my last game, so I'm a loser. So, whatever.
But you know what helped me deal with that? If I got mine. If I got mine, that's gonna help me deal with it a little. I'm just being real. Y'all know what I said. I'm gonna keep it real. If I got mine, I ain't gonna worry about it that much.
Last game I had 36, still lost, pissed.
Oh,
I'm a loser.
y'all lost. I got mine.
That hurt.
No, that's a fact, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I joke about that all the time, but I don't take losing at all well, man, at all. So, you had a great college career, man. Did you wind up graduating on time?
Yep.
That's even more remarkable than any other stat that you said. You was all academic team, and you graduated on time. That's tough to do, bro.
Yeah.
Especially on the St. Mary's. Because I'll tell everybody the schedule. You got practice in the morning. You got class, some individual, class, what is it, film or study hall. Then you got practice, and you better hope somebody got practice after y'all.
Oh my God, 8 till late. Ain't no time. It ain't no 2 hours. It's 8 until late.
6 till.
Yeah, basically.
5 till.
Yeah, it ain't no.
Mind y'all have not said we ate anything yet.
Oh, you probably not eating at the end of it either.
I ain't said nothing about going to get nothing to eat during this at all.
Probably not.
I ain't said nothing about getting no nap, no sleep. So to graduate on time, taking full-time schedules the whole entire time, and really focusing, locking in, that's remarkable as well, man.
Thank you.
So I look at it as if I had to grade at your college career, it was a damn A, and I don't want to hear nothing else. Because you got yours, and you got yours on the degree side too. That's cool. Next step comes, and the process of going overseas, and we're gonna make this part quick because I just want to ask those ending questions and get you up out of here. So you get to this part where you have to get an agent, and you got to go and deal with this trying to get overseas thing. What was that process like, real quick, if you can get that to the people?